Good morning and welcome. I'm Carl Camera, and today we're going to look at turning this simple iPhone videography handle into this professional setup. This is a lot more useful. As you can see, I've added a cold shoe adapter bar to the top of the Shoulderpod holder, and to this I've attached a Rode VideoMicro microphone and an Aputure LED videography light. This is the microphone I added. It is the VideoMicro by Rode, and it is made right here in Australia. It works great, it's directional, and it cancels out all that unwanted background noise. This is the Shoulderpod S2 iPhone handle, which I purchased for $60. It's quite simple yet high quality, and it allows me to more easily use my iPhone to take videos. I've been looking for some time now to purchase a video camera for everyday use, vlogging and family videos. However, in 2019, there's no ideal camera for this purpose. Sony haven't updated their camcorder range in over 3 years. The AX53 is released in 2016. There are a number of mirrorless camera options. One of the Panasonics would be my favored choice, something like the G95 or the GH5S for video. They have great in-body stabilization so that moving shots don't have that jitter. And they have a flip out screen so that you can monitor recordings as you take them. Of course, this camera has problems with its autofocus. It's nowhere near as good as the Canon dual pixel autofocus, and that makes it tricky. So after looking at a large number of YouTube videos and comparisons between the GoPros, the Canon DSLRs, the new Canon mirrorless system, the new Nikon mirrorless system, and the aforementioned Panasonics, being compared to iPhones. And honestly, I think the iPhones do a very good job when it comes to video. They have fantastic stabilization, there's no jitter. The latest iPhone XS, for example, is almost good as the GoPros with its stabilization when walking. And it's simple, you already have it with you. It's a big screen so you can monitor it. There's forward and rear facing cameras so that you can use either one depending on your use case. And despite their small sensor size, thanks to computational photography and computational videography, Apple is able to get fantastic images and videos out of their cameras. So I have gone in that direction and have been looking for the best way to take videos with the iPhone. Of course, there are items such as the Osmo gimbals, which can mount the iPhone. However, they have a weight limit, and I'm not sure they can take the latest iPhone XS Max in weight. They're also big and bulky and require balancing and take about 5 minutes to set up each time you want to take a shot, which is not ideal. Then I looked at simple iPhone handles, and there is a large selection of these available, from cheap junk you find on eBay to high quality expensive gear, and this one here, the Shoulderpod, is more on the latter side. What I like about this one is that the clamp which holds the phone, as you can see here, has a screw, so it's nice and stable, and that phone is not gonna come out. Many models use a spring-loaded mechanism, and I don't think that's ideal. I wouldn't trust such a spring to hold my expensive phone. We see here, this is the Manfrotto phone mount here. It's spring-loaded, so that would hold the phone, but I don't know. I wouldn't trust it. Like I said, I really like this unit, but I just thought it was missing the ability to mount 1, a microphone, and 2, a light. So let's look at how we can fix that. I'm not sure why they didn't put a simple cold shoe mount or tripod thread at the top here since there's ample space and it does not interfere with the clamping knob here. But luckily that is easily fixed. The Shoulderpod, it came in a nice box like this. This is the handle, and it attaches to the phone holder like so. It feels really good. There's a 1/4 inch thread at the bottom, and there's another 1/4 inch thread there that you can attach this whole unit to another tripod, and it's much more stable than the spring mounted devices such as the Manfrotto unit. I always worry that my expensive phone will fall out off that unit. So this one has the nice thread which you can tighten onto there. To begin, we unscrew the handle from the holder, place that there, and then we want to unscrew this thread which normally would hold your phone all the way, like so. Now this comes apart. Watch out that you don't lose this spring. And then we have the bottom half, which we'll place aside, and the top half here, as you can see, I've already done this one. We remove this rubber shoe, and then we can see the plastic from below. To take our drill, put the battery in, and I've got a small little pilot drill here. And then the way I did it was, from the bottom, I centered the drill and then drilled a small pilot hole through there, just with it's a 2 or 3 millimeter drill to start with. Then I take a 5 millimeter drill and then just widen that pilot hole to 5 millimeters. I did that from above. After we've done that, we take a taper tap. I purchased this for $10. Take the taper tap. This is a 1/4 20 UNC taper tap, and you insert it into that 5 millimeter hole, and then you just gently turn it, and that threads the hole with a 1/4 20 thread. Okay, the next step then will be to take a 1/4 20 bolt. I have two here. I have a longer one and a shorter one, and I find that the shorter one was actually sufficient. And the shorter one is 10 millimeters in length from the head. I've got my hex driver here, and we just insert that one from the bottom. Okay, then we reinsert the plastic, and what we have here now is a 1/4 20 thread protruding from the top of the holder, which you can use to attach a light or a microphone. So put it all back together, put the spring in, take this thread, wind it through, and there we have it. Let's try and attach this light. Take it off this mount, and we will attach it here. And there we have it, the light attached to the shoulder pod. We take that rubber and we put it in, and then it's ready to accept our phone. We'll remove the sound dampener to show this more clearly. There we go. And we can use a microphone. With this setup, I get great audio quality and great lighting. The Aputure AL-MX is a fantastic light. It has a built-in battery. It has cool to warm LEDs which can be gradually adjusted. I can show you here. That's the LED light with the warm setting. Here I have attached an accessory extension bar to hold both the microphone and light at the same time. This one is TetherTools brand. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for watching.